Welcome back, Bravehearts. I'm the Doc of Detox, and guess what? It's not just about detoxification. If you can take a look at the slide behind me, you're going to see that it's more than that. It's about get grounded, get connected, and recharge. And you know what? When I say get grounded, you know what some of you think? You think, get grounded. Oh yeah, I got to calm down. I got to calm down. Well, what if I told you between blue light and 5G, okay, especially if you live in a city, you're never going to calm down again. You're never going to calm down again. You're not going to be grounded. You can't be grounded in a city. You cannot get grounded in a city. You can connect to your breath. You can put a slight smile on. You can have a great attitude of gratitude, but you're not going to ever be naturally grounded again. Between the 5G, which is 6G now, and guess what? Guess what? So I'm in LA, okay? And we're at a restaurant, we're talking, me and Lori, and we're just there talking. We're at a restaurant, and guess what? It was actually New Year's. And we were at this really beautiful Italian restaurant. We just kind of looked it up and went there. We're talking, nice little cute place. We're outside eating, the lights are really pretty. And we're sitting there, and Lori and I were talking about how, you know, when we go to LA or when we go to Toronto or we go to Calgary or when we go to bigger cities like Miami, when we go to do trainings and teachings and stuff like this, or even Dallas, and like we're all over the place because of our teachings and trainings and because we have fulfillment centers throughout the United States and Canada. But the reality is that I'm not psycho. You know, as soon as, within hours and minutes sometimes of me landing, I can tell you the actual invisible environment of that place. Look at, you know, I live part-time in Texas and Florida, but mainly here in Ixtapas, Montenegro. And I'm telling you, I don't know what a headache is. I don't know what anxiety is or that tension that you don't know where it comes from. Or I'm having a bad day. Well, what's wrong? I don't know what's wrong. And the reality is this, you can't get grounded and you can't get connected if you live in a city, okay, anymore. And the bigger the city and more congested it is, the more 5G, the more blue light there is, and the more that they're targeting people and harvesting them. And you can say, oh my God, conspiracy theorist, Dr. Wolf, you're such a quack. And I am a quack. Call me it all day long. You know, sticks and stones break my bones. Names will never hurt me. Because if they did, I'd be dead already. Because when you're in the natural health business and you're actually trying to bring the truth across to the majority of the population, it's kind of a tough haul. Because if my beliefs don't match yours, right away the subconscious does this and people don't get that. Instead of just observing and saying, does it sound logical? We're not programmed that way. And the reality is, most people are not grounded and they're not connected. And forget the recharging, because there would be no, are you ready? There'd be no symptoms, there'd be no diseases, and no life-threatening conditions if you actually knew how to recharge every day. But most of you don't understand that your body's a Visa card, and just look at, you could have been, you know, doing really great. You're hydrating and you're eating the best you can. And guess what? But if you live in any city, or if you're totally numbed out and you don't turn the Wi-Fi off when you go to bed at night, okay, or you sleep, or you have your phone in your pocket, or you know, or you have your computer on your lap, or all you got to do is work for more than 3 minutes on a computer, and guess what? You're already stealing electrons, burning your brain out, and destroying your eyes. Okay, and that's it. And that's from blue light poisoning, and that's why I wear Tesla lightwear on all my shows. This isn't because I want you to see my eyes. This isn't because I'm hiding out. This isn't because I'm a movie star, thank God. But the reality is this, to get grounded, to get connected, and recharge. Remember, our ancestors, okay, our ancestors, oh, here we go. How about this for ancestors? All you had to go back is pre-internet, pre-Wi-Fi, and guess what? You had people that were healthy. I mean, they were already trying to poison us in the food and in the water. But, you know, until they ramped up the invisible weaponry, right, which is blue light, okay, which is 5G, now 6G, and the reason why 6G is because it turns the nanobots on better than the 5G did for those people who decided to take the poke, now they'll choke. And the reality is that we're not waking up, we're shaking up a little bit, but, you know, the minority is still only waking up to the fact that they have to take responsibility. Like, do you have your Wi-Fi on a timer when you get into the house? Does it turn off and turn on when you go to bed? You need to do that, but that's not going to be enough. Do you live in a condo? Do you live in an apartment? Do you live in a high density area? Come on, seriously, you know what? Whether you believe this or not, farmers a lot of times, they would drink a lot of alcohol, they'd smoke cigarettes, chew tobacco, okay? Eat a lot of sugar, but you know what? They weren't unhealthy. Today, if you're not living a really healthy life and you're living in any metropolitan area, you're in trouble. Oh, one last story, and I'm bringing John on. Here it is. Ready? So we're sitting there and we're having New Year's Eve dinner, and we're talking about 5G and how things have gone to 6G. And I'm saying to Lori, you know what? We were there for about 10 days, and almost the whole time I've got this nauseating headache, right? It doesn't totally go away, but I'm on top of what I'm doing, especially when I'm in LA, and I'm not psycho. And the guy behind goes, I'm telling you something that people don't know. And I said, what? He goes, well, remember when they said they were going to put the 5G boxes on every corner? Well, guess what? They're not putting them on every corner. They've got a 5G antenna in every street light. What? What? Are you like out of your skull? Okay, now we're really being fried. But then, the majority of the population goes, oh my God, it's so amazing. I can watch videos while I'm walking and just, oh, it's such a clear picture. And at the end of the day, I don't think humans are that smart, because 5G only gave us a 15-second faster download on a 2-hour movie. And the reality is this: if you don't want to get grounded and get connected and recharge, then guess what? You're going to have a personality disorder with yourself and with the ones you love. Okay? I don't know why he's so edgy. He's so irritated. And guess what? You're going to go to bed exhausted and you're going to wake up tired. And if you think I'm kidding, John's got the real science. John?
Thank you, Dr. Wolf. Thank you guys for having me on. This is an exciting talk today. And I have actual demonstrations where I can actually show you EMF in the air and how this technology works. And we can prove it. It's not a tinfoil hat understanding. This is reality. And I think Dr. Wolf and we understand reality better than most people. For whatever reason, we're brought here to help people. And that's the mission that I'm running towards. I'm an inventor, a guy that has a pain to purpose story. I had to find out these hard questions myself, including working with all types of doctors. You think about it, there are holistic health doctors that have been preaching the truth forever. It's just that were you open to the information? So when we're talking about language, and that's the thing, is like we're teaching a new language. You want that man-made language that's not working and it's full of errors and you're basically a Visa card, or do you want these answers so that you can help protect yourself, your family, and have a more fulfilling life, aging gracefully, recovering your body, keeping your immune system intact? It's just so important to get this education and information out to everyone. Oh, yeah.
Christmas and New Year's, and I had people calling me going, okay, well, that was really good. You had your sale, but what about all of us who really want to kick in the new year and join your advanced water fasting on January 13th, or we really want to start getting well? And I thought, yeah, really, why aren't I doing this? So what we did was we actually have what's called the New Year Authentic Sale. And that's you. Remember something, whether you believe it or not, authenticity is actually 400% stronger than love, guys, in a frequency vibration. That was actually studied. And so, yeah, everybody wants their authentic self because you want to have fun. We want to have fun in this life. We want to be pain-free, energy. Okay, because guess what? The more pain you're in, the less energy you have. That's how it goes, right? So what we're doing today is that we're just going to go through some of the products because we do have them on sale, and they're on sale for, I think it's another 10 days. Okay, John, do you see what I have up? Can you explain what, why would I want to buy okay, first of all, I want you to tell me why should I buy the product that you make for us, Doc of Detox? Why would I buy yours when I could buy something cheaper? Okay, I can buy something cheaper out there. And then I want to start talking just about the different products and how they differ from what's out there and why you have the science to prove it. Okay?
Yeah, that's a great question. Realize that grounding's been around for a long time. Of course, you could get it free barefoot on the surface of the earth. But realize this is a technology that had been around, and it really wasn't a big thing until we got our patents, until we made grounding durable. Grounding has never been a durable
until
product.
You got your patents. And that's the thing, everybody. You need to understand something. Most of all the grounding equipment you buy, I don't care if you buy it from American distributor, it came from China.
You're absolutely right. And it took me 6 years. This is I'm an American inventor. This is an American made, USA made product. China hasn't figured out how I did it, but it took me 6 years plus my 25 years of background in the mattress industry and my dedication to this art. It's been said that this has never been done. So what did I really do here? I created the first durable, stretchable, conductive fabric that lasts as long as your mattress.
You can wash it without it falling apart. That's the big thing. You know what? You're not going to tell me it's not going to get dirty. You sweat in bed. People eat in bed. And you've got to be able to wash it. You wash any of the other ones, and they're going to fall apart on you. You'll see it when you do it. And you won't want to wash it because you know they will fall apart.
Yeah, and you can even ask AI. The Chinese grounding, I'm the only guy that has patents in a USA-made product. All the other products are made in China, and they were recalled over 15 years ago. I didn't want to get in this industry and be one of those guys. So really, they have just a straight monofilament thread, and if you stretch it or fray it, it doesn't work. It only lasts 2 to 3 weeks, and if you wash it once, it's completely done. So what we have is something that has 10 times the amount of silver. I created the first coil thread because that previous art was a recalled product, Ask AI. And so what we did was made it elastic. It's a stretchable fabric because these coils, think of a telephone cord. If you remember the old ones, it looks like this big, but it's actually this big. Our coil, if you get under the microscope, you'll see how I did this. It was very difficult. And this is the only way to do it in scale. We use a 4 manufacturing process to even make it. Plus, don't even think of this as just grounding. We're the first people to add a resistor because of dirty electricity. We're the first people to add a resistor to our wire assembly. Theirs looks like 25 cents. Ours looks like $50 just on our wire. The other thing is we have far infrared nanotechnology embedded in our grounding, EMF shielding. It's made of real silver, not carbon. So you're getting the biggest and best, most durable product. It's going to last as long as your mattress, not just 2 or 3 weeks. And then you think you're grounded, but you're not. This has all been proven, documented, patented. It's washable, it's breathable, it's stretchable. You're not sleeping on a yoga mat. You know, you're not sleeping on a cheap, inexpensive product. This is the real deal. And I didn't run toward this to make a product that was already existing. And that's why every single component of our grounding, whether it's the wire assembly, the far infrared, the stretchable fabric, the ability to put it on any mattress and feel silky and comfortable while you lay on it. Who wants to sleep on a hot yoga mat? On a bed? Nobody. And also, silver is a real conductor. It's one of the most conductive metals that's precious as well, just like gold. And there's the least amount of resistance. What does resistance mean? It means if you put electricity through this side to this side, how quickly will it go through? Well, silver is the highest level of conductivity, even above gold. There's no resistance. Electricity goes from one end to the other. So think about that. The minute you touch ours, you're being grounded, you're being discharged. You connect with that cover, it goes right onto the ground. And the beautiful thing is we have the safety feature, washable, gentle wash, gentle dry. And all these features make this product such an amazing product. And we won major awards too. So, this is a opportunity to get yourself grounded, get your family grounded, experience this type of grounding, because if you don't, you're just living inflamed. And if you think about that, really, what is inflammation? It's static electricity caught in the body. What is an antioxidant? An antioxidant is an electron donor. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. That's what grounding does. It's giving electrons and antioxidants that are going to help your body. And your body is missing electrons right now because they're being stolen from ionizing radiation. What is that 5G doing? As it's going through you, it's pulling these electrons off of you. It's forcing your body to work harder.
It's harvesting, if I can say this, John, everybody, sure. This is how you're going to get it. Its job, okay. Do you actually think that we needed a 15-second faster download for a 2-hour movie? Because that's the only upside for me and you. It actually was created to harvest your electrons. It was actually created to steal your energy, your life force. And you know what? You can say to yourself, I don't believe it. Oh, well, fine, do your own homework. And then the other thing is, don't get angry, because now they're going to harvest more of your energy. What you need to understand is it's not going to change until we have enough people waking up, and that's not going to happen for a while. So the reality is this: you can complain, you can explain, or you can just say, okay, what can I do to create a safety love zone in my home? John?
Yeah, this is like end of the world stuff. This bed cover could actually save your life. So if you're getting, I know the new flu is coming out, right? So what's really happening?
John, we have to be more specific about it. The new flu is being marketed. It's not coming out. Let's say it right. The new flu is being marketed to everyone. I think we got to watch the way we talk. Okay, where we already called the old flu a scam. So now we got the new flu, but it's the real thing. No, it's being marketed. Thank you, John.
Yeah, and it's so true. So if you're stealing electrons, guess what happens? Your blood starts clumping together. So you think of that. If I start robbing your electrons, there's only going to be so many electrons in your body. All those blood cells are going to clump together using one electron, and that's why blood clotting is occurring. You don't have enough antioxidants in your system because they're being stolen. Guess what happens when you get sick? Basically you're being robbed from electrons. The EMF starts robbing electrons from you. So this thing could literally save your life in an end of world situation, but it's actually going to help you improve your life every single day you use it. It's with myself, with the stuff that I went through, this has been a miraculous thing. It's a game changer. It's a no questions asked. If you want to see meter test, I'll prove it to you. You can't really prove a lot of things that people say.
Well, let's do the meter test the next show.
All right. That sounds like a great idea. And I've shown this before. I can show it again. I'm just going to connect to our fabric right here. And it's plugged in. And I'm going to show you really quick. Just prove it to you. So there's a lot of EMF in here right now. I'm going to touch this meter. Not only can I prove that EMF is in the air, look at that. Just this little red thing, it's measuring the air. There's almost 1 nanovolt in the air. So you think that's good? It's not. It's way high. So now look what happens when I put in my body. My body is really high right now at 3 volts because of the lighting. But look what happens. Look what happens when I touch this cover. I went from 3 nanovolts high inflammation because these lights to 0, guys. I just proved it to you. This is the foundational science of frequency medicine. We figured it out. I've been super blessed. So when you see that, that's what's happening. Not only am I discharging the voltage, I'm absorbing electrons from the earth right now. And another test I'd like to show, a very simple one. This is an EMF gauge. It's a tri-field. It's one of the most popular ones. It's not my meter. It doesn't matter whose meters you're using, but I can prove to you there's a lot of EMF in the air. We're running just radio frequency, which is, really hard to even detect, but we have all types of technology. We have a shielding net here, and if I put it inside, I can show you right now. It's nearly at 0. It will be if I didn't have my hand in here, but look as I pull it out.
I can't see it too well, but yeah.
So that's the beauty of what we're talking about. I just proved it to you. No one's wearing a tinfoil hat. This is science. This is measurable. Like, we just have been miscued. Our history's been lost. We don't know really this reality. And that's why I'm here to demonstrate this, because if you understand this foundation, you get to try it, experience it. It's going to change your life. The worse you are off, let's say you're older, let's say you have chronic disease, illness. 1 out of 2 Americans is living with a chronic health disease. And like I said in a couple other shows, by 2030, 70% of people. Are you okay with that? Are you just being given numbers and being okay with saying 70% of people in 5 years are going to have a chronic disease? No one's okay with that. I'm not okay with that. Who's deciding that? It's super bad, and what we're here to do is change the world. Like, this is a simple technology. Any distinguishable advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Arthur Clarke. And that's what I just showed you. This is indistinguishable from magic. It's only available because we have meters. You can't rely on your eyes. You can't see fluoride in the water. You can't see pesticide residue in food. But I actually showed you with the meter. I proved to you just now what's going on. And every claim that Dr. Darrell Wolf is talking about, we just proved it. Show me someone else proving stuff. There's not a lot of people proving anything. But if you understand this concept and you utilize it, it's literally going to change your life. It's going to help you sleep better. It's going to give you deeper sleep, less depression. It's going to reduce your anxiety, reduce your stress. It's going to give you that deeper sleep that you need. Guess what? If you don't get the deep sleep, your lymphatic system, the system around your brain doesn't detox. Guess what the next step is? Diabetes type 3, dementia, Alzheimer's. Be smart, guys. It's serious. Like, no one wants that. If you want to be a statistic and just get diabetes, get on the current system, get Alzheimer's, dementia, so you're really a robot, go right ahead. But I'm here to say you don't want to do that. You want to take it into your own hands. Realize I've been on uncensored networks for a decade. I've been censored for a decade. And it was just because I've just been telling people the truth. The truth is a powerful thing. And I've even had the New York Times write about me. They can't disclaim what I'm doing because I'm proving it, but they can call you a conservative. They can call you this. They can call you that. It doesn't matter. This is the type of technology that the world is looking for. And if you understand this, there's a whole other plethora of technology that's based on the foundation. So if I say, what's the foundation to health? You're going to think it's a blood test. You're going to think it's your vitals. Oh, my heart rate needs to be this, and my blood temperature, my temperature needs to be this. No, I just showed you the baseline. The baseline is grounding.
It is.
This is something we can measure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, what I'd like to do, because we've had some people come in and just give questions, people want to know about your bed, okay? And also, everyone, that's also on sale. Someone's asking. Yes, the bed is on sale right now, and it's on for an unbelievable sale. But John, can you just describe the bed? And if a person was going to start, and somebody said, if I don't have a lot of money, but I understand the technology and how important it is, they should start off with maybe just a pillowcase and maybe the sheet, right?
Yeah, so if you can do this, this is the best thing to do. So let's say, money wasn't an option for you. You'd get the pillowcase, the blanket, and the bed cover. But here's the stair stepper, right? The pillowcase is roughly $200. From there, that may be all you need, and if you can afford. But really, the more you engulf yourself with far infrared and grounding, it makes a huge difference. The next thing, the next priced item is the blanket, and then there's the bed cover. The bed cover is the worldwide #1 selling product. It goes around the current size of your mattress. And if you want to get the mattress so you can save there, you're going to save 50% off right now on the mattress. So think about that. Something that should be way more expensive than the top mattresses. Guess what? I've been in that industry. I got that industry on lockdown. I'm giving you a serious product, a serious health product. I was the first guy to get an FDA cleared claim on a mattress in the US, in the history of the US. And the cool thing is this mattress that you can see behind us, it's if you can see this little box right here, it's inside the bed cover. And our mattress has no known cancer-causing chemicals, no pesticides, no GMOs. We're the 1% of the 1% ever since I jumped into this industry. We're the first people to put conductive foam, and our mattress has even far infrared. There's no one giving any proven health technologies. There's no one giving you mattresses without cancer-causing chemicals. Right here, I'm doing it. I'm doing this. This was my calling. I'm giving you a product with no cancer-causing chemicals. Praise the Lord. You're not going to be saturated in formaldehyde all night. We recommend putting the bed cover around the mattress. And this deal is going on right now, so you could get 50% off the mattress and on the Doc of Detox website. And if you buy the bed cover, if you previously bought the bed cover from you can get the mattress still at 50% off right now. So if you're a previous customer, take advantage. If you're a new customer, get the whole shebang. Honestly, it's a quality product. It's a 20-year warranty. Everyone in our industry creates junk. They want to fill up landfills. They want to give you a price point that is basically going to last, the mattress is going to last 30, 60, 90 days. Guess what? I'm the top 1% of 1%. You got a 20-year warranty back in the old day type of mattress. Durable, medium firm, it holds up, it's breathable. So really, I've got this industry on lockdown. I really do. And I'm doing it for all the right reasons. I don't have to charge the enormous rates. I don't have 3,000 stores and 20,000 employees to cover. Guess what? I outsmarted that whole industry. I'm giving you a product half off. No one can match this price. No one has grounding technology that lasts as long as the mattress. So it's really a beautiful thing. And this is the foundation. Get foundationally grounded. Do it 8 hours every night. It's going to change your life. And you'll see, if you're an unpleasant person, you might just start to be pleasant. You might start smiling for no reason. I know it's scary, but you'll be more relaxed, free of anxiety, stress. And it's proven. The third-party grounding study. I have the only third-party grounding study ever performed in grounding. And when it's a third party, I have no say in the results. But you're talking, a huge percentage of decreases, over 40% reduction in stress, anxiety, depression, and let alone deeper sleep. Like I said, if you don't get your lymphatic system moving, you're not detoxing your brain. If you're not detoxing your brain, you're a candidate for stage 3 diabetes, which is dementia that leads to Alzheimer's. You really need this.
Okay, can we touch on, before we finish here, can we touch on how about grounding for pets? Okay, can you take a big shot of this, please, Rafa? All right, all right. So here we go. Grounding for pets. You want to talk about that?
Sure, and it's basically a piece of fabric. It's a technology that your dog and cat is gonna. Their paws were designed to be placed on the earth. They don't wear rubber shoes. Animals. They're stuck inside. Guess what? On that cement slab, that linoleum floor, that even that marble floor. There's no way to discharge. That animal is supposed to be licking grass, and its feet are supposed to be on the ground. You're talking something they get far infrared with. The silver is antibacterial. So if the dog has a lot of germs, guess what? It gets killed on the silver, and it's stretchable. Put it over the top of your current dog bed. Let your dog sleep with you in the bed, but make sure they're grounded. Put this on the couch where they lay down. It's super important. Our animals are suffering, and we're doing it to them. Just like we're killing bees, right? We're actually, our animals are suffering from the foods that are being processed and the ability for them to not get outside. Think about it. I've seen these dogs with crippling, walking like they're crippled. As soon as they get grounded, the discharging effect happens. There's not static electricity caught in their joints. Once that static electricity gets removed and discharged out of their joints, they're back to normal, right? But think about it. If you go years and years and years without being discharged, it's a different game. That's why when people first start grounding in animals, they usually fall asleep in the same spot, and a lot of times they've got to catch up on all the missed sleep. You're talking. Sometimes I see people 10, 12, 14 hours the first time they grounded. They don't know why they didn't move. They don't know why they didn't need this earlier. They just know that I grounded the first time and I slept in the same spot for 12 hours, didn't even go to the restroom, woke up like I was recharged like a battery. So that's what we're talking about here.
Very good. And if we can, let's talk about grounding for the office.
Okay, so the sheets that I showed you, there's an office station, and you could put this underneath your keyboard so your hands can touch, and of course your feet if you're in the office. You want to get grounded as much as you're ungrounded. So if you're in front of these blue lights and everything all day, it will change your life by adding this in front of your TV screen, your cell phone, your computer. You don't realize what you're missing out on. And the chair station helps. So it's a 3-piece system, and it's versatile. You could use it for this or that or this, but it's so versatile that you can put this wherever you're at, on the couch, in the office. These are little pieces and components of a full system. Get grounded while you sleep. Get grounded while you're in the office. It's only going to help things tremendously.
So the one thing that people don't realize, that if you work in a blue light system, okay, and blue light, that's pretty well everywhere. That's all LED lighting, isn't it? So you work in that, and then you work on a computer. You are being robbed of so many electrons. You think you're getting old. You think, I got to go to the doctor. I got to find out what my condition is. Then you're going to go there, and guess what? Can I ask you a question? How are drugs going to help you restore your electrons? How are drugs going to restore your energy that was stolen by blue light and by 5G in your office? And look at what the radiation that comes off your computers, everybody. So that's really, really something to think about, and it's a big deal. If you work like you've got to, whatever the amount that you're in 5G blue light, you're supposed to be grounded for that same amount of time to replace the electrons. John, can you help me with that?
Yeah, it's just so beneficial to be grounded because you're not just discharging. There's the electrical force and then the magnetic force. So just down that line, you're seeing the meter go to 0 to discharge this extra voltage. But while you're in contact with the earth, you're basically one with the earth. And because of that, the free flowing electrons, you're connected to an ocean of electrons. There's an endless supply. It doesn't end. And when it absorbs through your electrical body, your body is electric, folks. There's 13 octrillion electrons in your body. That's the biggest number there is. So you're really made of electrons. Your body is electric. You can consider the sunlight as being electric too. So we're supposed to be here. This design that God created is it's not impaired. It was never an impaired system. It was just a system that was impaired by man-made systems. And that's the language that we're trying to teach you. We're trying to teach you a new language. You got to understand that, you can't speak Chinese the same way you can speak English. It doesn't match. You need to jump on the new language. I call it truthful medicine, because with this side of things, everything's measurable and monitored. On the other side, it's left up for human design that could lead into making you a Visa card that swipes everything. And that's what they do. So this is a simple, effective, affordable solution. And it goes right toward, what you're saying. These electrons are neutralizing not only the inflammation in your body, it's giving you these electrons so your blood is not clumping together. That rouleau effect that everyone's scared of, and no one wants that. Once your blood starts clumping together, you realize you need antioxidants so that the blood starts being viscous. There's nothing tied and clumping together. Each red blood cell's bouncing around, bringing you oxygen, bringing you nutrients. That's what you need, and grounding is a simple, effective solution that's going to help reduce inflammation. And I think it's the secret to a good night's sleep that we all need.
Absolutely. Thank you, John. And I want to thank everybody for coming on, but just know this, as you can see behind me, okay, we have our sale on. So you might want to take advantage of it, or at least do some research, challenge the information that we gave you today if it's new, until you've convinced yourself one way or the other. But this isn't going away. This is not going away. Is blue light going away? Is 5G going away? I don't think so. You would have to have majority vote for that, okay? All right, we still haven't gotten the chlorine out of the water, so yeah. Make sure that you are doing what you can do. Gentle baby steps, even if you just do a gentle baby step, and start proving it to yourself, all right? John, is there anything you'd like to say before we close?
I would say that if you have any questions, concerns, answers, email Dr. Wolf at the website. We will get back to you quickly. We want to make sure you understand this at every level. It's important that you understand this. And if you need assistance, just connect with us directly on the website. And we'd be happy to answer any questions you have.
And just know this, everyone, the sale is on right now. Some people are asking the price. You need to just go to docofdetoxstore.com. It's not going to hurt. You're not being locked down into anything. Go check the prices. But we do have the sale on right now. So go see what that, because people are asking for different things.
And up. So basically whatever your budget is, you can look around. But like I said at the beginning, there's the more prominent items. And that's what I recommend, because this is not a one-day thing. This is years. You have it for years.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, John. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. But we're going to keep on bringing the information, and then it's up to you to do the investigation, okay? Because we've done ours. Have a great day, John, and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Dr. Darrell Wolf. Appreciate you and everyone at home.
You got it, my friend. Thank you. All right, everyone. So, yeah, just know this, everybody. If you take a look behind me, you'll see that all our shows are actually put on audio on all of these different podcasts. Every BHN TV station show will be there if you want to download the audio. And know this, on January the 13th, we're kicking off our 6-day advanced water fast. That means we'll do the perfect day diet for 2 weeks, and then we'll actually get into the 6-day advanced water fast, and then we'll come out and do a perfect day diet. That's the right way to do it. But during this whole time, we'll be on with you almost every day to answer your questions, whether or not you want to come into the fast, whether you're just sitting on the sidelines. You can go 6 days or more, or 6 days or less. The reality is that fasting, advanced water fasting, supersedes water fasting. I will prove that to you. Water fasting can actually be dangerous now, because remember something, if you were water fasting back in anywhere around the 60s and prior, but you know, from 60 to now, I mean, that's quite a few years. I get it. You know, it's like 50 years or more. But the reality is that the accumulation of toxins and heavy metals, okay, and chemicals that are in the human body, if you just do an advanced water fast, you'll tear your body apart. You'll unleash hell, actually. And this is why we started doing advanced water fasts about 15 years ago, because I've been doing fasts for people ever since I got into the business, which is 40 years ago. And the reality is we had to come off the water fast, and we had to start using nutraceuticals to actually create more energy and to help the stem cells and the autophagy, and have it that people went through without having these bloody healing crises. They could just take you down. And understand something, people don't have healing crises if they do it right. They have healing breakthroughs. But if you want to know more about it, go to Evolve in the BHN app, and you can watch videos, and then feel free to come on and challenge me. That will be January the 13th, and there's our schedule, okay? This will be our schedule if you want to take a snapshot, okay, of it, or go back and watch the video. And I will be on this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be here for 4 hours. Come on with your questions. If you want to go to bhnuniversity.com, you can actually go there and get the Zoom link, and you can come on live with me and talk to me. If you don't want to do that, you can come on most of our platforms and actually bring your questions in. So that'll be this Saturday, January 11th at 10 a.m., okay, to 2 p.m. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing another one called Heal Yourself, Heal Your Family in February the 12th from 7 until 10 at night. And then Rock with the Doc will be happening again in March the 8th. We try to do one a month where we bring everybody on, but just know this, okay? For those of you worldwide, we ship worldwide, and our fulfillment centers are in the United States, Canada, and Australia, but we do ship worldwide, okay? And you can go to docofdetox.com, or, you know, just check us out at Doc of Detox. Okay, so anyways, we have what's called DOD Power Pack. If you ever want to watch it, we're on Tuesday nights. I think you're going to find out something. If you could bring back the oxygen levels that are normal in a cell, and you could do it quickly, and you could bring back the electrical charge of 0.04 very quickly, and if you could bring back perfect circulation to the body, what would you have? You'd have perfect health. And this is why I say you can reverse the irreversible. If you take massive action and you allow us to work with you with Wolf non-surgical cell sonic regeneration, cardio med bed, okay, we're going to show you that you can reverse the irreversible and become I am possible. And understand something, if you're interested in having a Power Pack clinic, please contact me. Just give me a call. You'll find my number everywhere, but you can call me direct at 469-861-8884. Okay, and that's on WhatsApp or direct, or on the 800 number at 855-900-4544 extension 5. I'm serious. Or if you're interested in wanting to become a Wolf non-surgical therapist or a whole life coach that you can actually teach people on an emotional and physical level, go to bhnuniversity.com or give me a call. All right. This is called our DoD 5-star healing retreat, and it's here in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, Mexico. If you go to DoD5star.com, you can get more information. When we don't have people here, we rent it out. It's the most beautiful spot you've ever been in. You can rent out the whole house, okay, and have all the energy medicine equipment inside of it to your use. Structured saltwater pool. But if you want to come here and you want to have a personalized healing program put together for you, just understand something. We'll do it, okay? And it is personalized. At one time, we were working and we had a healing retreat. We'd have up to 200 people there. Now we don't take more than 6. We don't do more than 6 people at a time because it's quality, not quantity, okay? And this is where the house is sitting, right in the middle of the jungle, just off of a golf course, 7 minutes from the beach, beautiful beaches, 5 minutes from downtown, restaurants, shopping, and it's the most beautiful, gorgeous, and right across the street it's jungle, and it's on a quiet one-way dead-end street. It's just absolutely beautiful. You'll be the only one on it pretty well. Thank you. So anyways, and those of you who would like to be trained, whether you want to be trained on a personal level or a professional level, Wolf Non-Surgical, Dr. Sage Wolf will fly around anywhere around the world to help to teach you, okay? These are the courses that we have coming up on January the 29th. Whole Life Coach starts on the 29th, and it's a 9-day course. It's only $3,900, everyone. That's it. This is a 9-day course. It's the most intense training in nutrition, emotional health, physical health. 50% of the people that come, they're professionals or want to be professionals. The other 50% are families or people that just want to take their life back and become the hero for their family or themselves. The Wolf Non-Surgical is 12 days. It's $4,900. And this is the most powerful body work. We give a money-back guarantee on every treatment. Every first treatment will go further than anyone else has gone. If you take both of the courses, you have a reduction in price of almost $1,000. Okay? The pelvic restoration, we'll be doing that at the end. It's a 3-day masterclass just for women, okay? And this is the most important course that a woman can take. Look at the problems that women have in their pelvis, but we'll look at the problems that men have now too, okay? And this is our course schedule for 2025. Ixtapa, like I said, coming up here in January 29th. Ixtapa again in April, and then Stuart, Florida in May, Calgary in June, and then Ixtapa back here in October. And go to bhnuniversity.com, everyone, if you want more information. All right? Dr. Sage Wolf right now is going to be he's in Stuart, Florida, and he's doing treatments there. If you want to get him, he might have a couple spaces left. I'm not sure. But you would have to call Dina or Debbie. Just call our office. They'll give you the phone number. But he's heading to Salina, Texas, where he'll be doing Wolf Non-Surgical Cell Sonic Regeneration, whole body thermography, which is better than any x-ray, no toxicity at all, and it's more precise. He'll be doing consultations, emotional, nutritional, physical, and heavy metal testing. If you want to call Rami, that's her phone number. All right, his phone number's there if you have any questions, all right? And then he's heading to, he'll be heading to LA, and you can call Nourish. He'll be doing the same thing there. He'll be there from January the 26th to February the 4th, okay? That's his whole schedule there if you want to take a snapshot or go back and take a look at it. You'll also find this, if you go to bhnuniversity.com, you can just click on Dr. Sage Wolf Treatment and Consultation Tours, and then it will actually tell you who to call and how to book, okay? Our BHN app is the world's best health app. Go in and take a look. It's free. We're not going to track you, do anything to you, understand. But this was built for you, and this app is free. We have the biggest masterclass website for free on the planet, all right? And there's so many other things, like you can track your perfect day. We have news and events, new world practitioner map to find a practitioner in your area. Evolve, like I said, the world's largest library, masterclass library. You can read, you can do the audio, or you can watch the video. You can connect with other Bravehearts around the world. or you can find your perfect match. I'm talking about finding a spirit partner and understand that this is a life-threatening, fun-filled adventure where you two are going to come together and just rock each other and not tear each other apart, or have somebody say in a few years, how's it going? Well, you know, we have our ups and downs. If you knew that you were a spirit being, okay, and that there's so much more to life, you know, I'm not telling you can't call each other man and wife or a couple or anything like that, but spirit comes first. You know, whatever you feed gets bigger. So what is your intention? What is your focus? And what is it that you want in a relationship with yourself and with everyone else? You need to really ask these deep questions in life. And if you want to, like I said, it's called the perfect match. And then there's the mindful moment reminder. You can download this. It can go off every minute. It can go off every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. And guess what? It's just going to be a nice little ding, or it'll be just a sound that you want to pick. And the reality is this: am I in the present moment? Do I own it? Do I have a slight smile on my face? Okay, am I fearful, or am I judging something from the past? You know what? Just be here now. Be here now and unleash your authentic self. Okay, so check out the bhnapp.com, please. All right, every Monday night we do where we allow patients, clients to come on, and practitioners come on. And I first start with the practitioners, and I help to guide them with different treatments that they're doing. And I help to answer questions about different conditions on an emotional and physical level. And if you want to come on there and ask me questions, feel free to do it. But you got to go to bhnuniversity.com and download the Zoom link. And that same Zoom link will be used for this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time until 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time this Saturday if you want to join us. But every Monday at 6 Eastern Standard Time, you can come on for the Q&A. Again, I told you can download the audios on all these platforms, all right? Again, you can get my perfect day guide. Why don't you read this guide and tell me, and I'm going to put a challenge out there. It is the most massive personal action guide that you can do from your nose to your toes, and you're going to get the truth. It's 585 pages, beautifully graphically done. It spells everything out that an 8-year-old could understand this, and a doctor can't refute it. Go do that and then challenge me on this, please. Understand something. What should I do? Should I become really passive and just stroke people? Or should I come out here and try to stir it up and tell you that you are more, you can have more, okay? And you can be more. It's all about self-care. It's not about healthcare. It's self-care. Think about the time that you do spend just looking after yourself. Think about the time that you actually are with yourself and you go, wow, I have such a beautiful relationship. I love me so very much. Most of you would never say it because you believe it's disrespectful or selfish or self-centered, when it's actually just practicing centering into yourself and giving you what you deserve. Your God-given right is to unconditionally love yourself. And if you can't do that, then you can't give it. And if you can't give it, then you're giving conditional love. And that's the main thing that everybody's eating every day is conditional love. Tell me they're not. Tell me that you don't have conditional love for yourself and your family. Tell me that the world doesn't have conditional love for you. If you don't do this, you'll never get this. If you do this, I'll give you some of this. But for me, no, thank you very much. You can keep whatever you want. I'm just going to fill up my own heart and shine my light on the world. Think about that. Because you want to fly. And that's first love yourself. Okay? We are Braveheart Nation, and we are stronger when we rise together. I don't want you to follow me. I want you to become a Braveheart. I want you to know that you can trust yourself. Wouldn't it be great that you could trust yourself? I want you to think about that. And you're going to go, I do. Well, do you really? How much fear do you have? I don't do the fear thing anymore. You couldn't make me feel fearful. There is no authority over me. I humble myself down in that which created the universe, but that's it. I'm not humbling myself down for nothing else. I am the authority in my life, and I will have the best day of my life today. Thank you. And I want you to have the same thing. So I'd like to finish like I always do, or most of the time I do. I am love. I am healed. I am Braveheart. Today and every day, from the moment that I rise until I gently close my eyes, I will always trust, honor, respect, protect, forgive, and totally love myself first and foremost, before anyone else or anything else. So help me God, because I am, I can, I'm love, I'm healed, I'm Braveheart. Have the best day, have the most beautiful day of your life. 3, 2, 1, we've got this.